This is my audience. All right, hi everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight. Gandhi once said, "The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated." So I ask you all, are we setting the bar high? My name is Caroline, and I'm here to speak on behalf of those who cannot speak for themselves and to hopefully convince you guys to rescue a dog. I believe that knowledge is power, so for the next few minutes, I will provide you with enough information to allow people to stop making excuses as to why they choose to support an industry of animal cruelty. There are many reasons why people should adopt a dog. First of all, dogs make us feel better as they have a strong positive influence on our happiness and our overall well-being. Adopting can reduce the amount of animals euthanized each year, even though they are perfectly adoptable. And lastly, we need to stop supporting the production of cruel puppy mills. Anyone who is a dog lover, of course, knows and understands the wonderful qualities that dogs possess. Some may even say that dogs are better than humans, but I'll leave you to your own opinion on that one. However, many people with dogs are probably unaware of the health benefits that our canine friends do provide for us. Owning a dog can be psychologically, emotionally, and physically beneficial. More than any other animal, dogs have evolved to become attuned to humans and our behaviors and our emotions. Through companionship, dogs can ease feelings of loneliness and bring you a sense of purpose and satisfaction in life. Owning a dog has also been shown to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. Physically, dogs are also beneficial as they encourage exercise and play. The American Heart Association recently linked the ownership of pets, especially dogs, with a reduced risk for heart disease. Even simply spending time with a dog has been shown to lower blood pressure and cholesterol. As said by the U.S. Humane Society, dogs are more than just friends. They are good medicine, and they can improve a person's well-being in many ways. Moving forward, it is estimated that 6 to 8 million dogs and cats enter shelters every year, and 3 to 4 million of these dogs are euthanized each year, even though they are perfectly lovable and healthy and young. The reason why there are so many homeless pets is so many people give up their dogs as though they were only meant to be temporary, and too few rescue dogs from shelters. This number could be decreased dramatically if more people were open to adopting animals from shelters. People continue to buy dogs from breeders or pet stores instead of rescuing them from shelters, which only makes matters worse as they are unknowingly supporting the production of cruel puppy mills, which I will discuss later on. Inside of shelters, dogs wait every single day, all day, for someone to just come and rescue them and just bring them to a good home. Pet overpopulation is an issue that could quite easily be resolved. Instead of paying hundreds of dollars for a dog, you could save money and a life if you rescue from a shelter. In fact, when you rescue a dog, you're saving 2 lives. The animal that you adopt and the homeless animal who can be rescued because of the space that you freed up. Now, some of you may be wondering, what is a puppy mill? According to the U.S. Humane Society, puppy mills are factory-style breeding facilities that put profit above the welfare of dogs. Most puppy mills house animals in horrific conditions with little to no medical care. And the parents of the puppies are kept in their cages all day, where they are bred over and over and over again until they are no longer profitable, which then they are either killed, abandoned, or put up for auction, which who knows where they'll end up after that. Teresa Strader, founder of nonprofit National Mill Dog Rescue, shared her experience visiting a puppy mill that was going out of business. She says the first thing you notice is the smell. Then she goes on to describe the horrific conditions that she's seen and of the dogs living in cages, and they're frantic. These were dogs who never felt sunshine. Now, aside from the condition these dogs live in, I would also like to talk about the psychological damage suffered by dogs kept in these breeding facilities. Charles Darwin once said, "There is no fundamental difference between man and animal in their ability to feel pleasure and pain, or happiness and misery." When compared to dogs without a puppy mill history, dogs recovered from puppy mills have long-lasting emotional trauma that continues on even after they've been placed in a loving home. These dogs have heightened levels of fears and phobias, compulsive behaviors, and elevated sensitivity to touch. Dogs have no voice, which is why it is so important as humans for us to be their voice. Now that you all have heard the benefits of owning a dog as a pet, and more importantly, the consequences of buying versus adopting, I can only hope that I have provided you with enough information to fully understand the issue of pet overpopulation. Being that dogs are euthanized each year while puppy mill owners continue making a profit while they are inhumanely treating these animals that we're paying hundreds of dollars for. My intent is to convince those who ever plan on having a dog to go and rescue one. If you cannot rescue a dog because you don't have the time, or maybe it's the money, there are other ways you can help out. Shelters need many volunteers. The reason why a lot of them are euthanized as well is because there's not enough people to take care of them. So if you could just volunteer one day a week for a couple hours, that would really make a big difference. So thank you all of you for taking the time today and for listening to me.